a Baptist preacher's kid, and I grew up doing all those things that Baptist preachers' kids do and knowing how to do all of those things and being religious. And that was one of the biggest things that I was religious. And July the 13th, 1988, Danny and I were on a golf course. He was in a foursome behind me, he and Glenn. And I had been fighting with myself. Gerald was with us at that time. He knew. In fact, I'd been asking him to help me pray about things in my life. And I really was struggling with myself. I didn't know what was going on in my life. And that day on that golf course in Oklahoma City, I realized that what I had was a big dose of religion, but I didn't have Jesus.
Third tee box.
The third tee box of the Willow Creek Country Club. And I got on my face before the Lord right there, and Tom Elliff, pastor of First Southern Baptist Church in Del City, led me to the Lord that day. And that's something that I won't forget as long as I live. And it was things like George and Glenn living the life in front of us, not only talking the talk, but walking the walk. And at night when I'd go to bed, I would be at peace with myself in knowing that I was working with men that love the Lord. I'd get up in the morning and I'd see, early in the morning before daylight, and I'd see a light on, and I'd look up, and Gerald would be in his bunk reading his Bible at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. If he woke up, that's what he'd do. So I was around consistent people, godly people.
As a child, I foolishly turned God away, not knowing the heartache a sinner must face. But God in His goodness has let me return to share with His children this lesson I've learned. Sin will take you farther than you want to go. Slowly but wholly, taking control. Sin will leave you longer than you want to stay. Sin will cost you far more than you want to pay. So with pleasure and promises, sin took control, leaving me dying with nothing to show. Gone were my loved ones and my dearest friends. Only a Savior could love me again.